Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Buried Stars on Nintendo Switch. Now, I also purchased this game on PlayStation 4. I figured that was a way that I would show support to this developer, since I happen to own both systems. I kind of wish they released it on PC. For whatever reason, I mean, I think the publisher has released PC games before, but for whatever reason, this isn't on PC. And like I said, we have a new keyword. Once you find one of the true ends, and again, there's more than one, then you get the keyword laboratory, and laboratory can be used for some B route endings. Now, of course, you don't have to use the keyword if you want to like explore all of the other endings that you haven't gotten without going the B route. Then you just don't use the keyword. But if you want to use the keyword, then that gets you to some other routes a little quicker. So. I think we got all these, so now we're at the point where we can use our route if we want to. See, sympathy votes from a story. It was often discussed on the show after they had showed the footage of her panic attacks. Her life isn't defined by it. It's not like she was having panic attacks just for the camera, you know? Ina's blue eyes quivered. They pressured her with the camera up to the point where she couldn't hold it anymore. Yeah, she tried her best to avoid it. What I saw back then couldn't be faked. Then I think I did left. Yeah. To be honest, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know anything about the panic attacks up until that point. Of course, I was so scared. I ran up to her because I thought she fainted. It was all captured on camera. Not all of it. They got rid of me while editing the footage. The whole thing was designed by Sunyoung. I'm sure everyone knew by the time it was over that it was her intention to broadcast it. Anyhow, Yoongyung's seizure was as real as it gets. The production crew pressured her a lot in order to trigger a panic attack. I couldn't believe they were forcing her like that so openly. Yoongyung tried to hide it. It must have been shameful for her. A panic attacks. Then we want public opinion, I think. Yeah, that one. Yes, nobody expected this would happen, but still. The stage came down and we have a dead person at hand. Although we haven't heard any news about it. I don't even know what to talk about first. I wish I could be forgiving, but this is just pathetic. It's like they don't know the seriousness of the situation. Lowered her watch after briefly looking at it. Checking it just makes me feel frustrated. Good grief. We want this one, crossing a line. This is too much. It's pandemonium in and out. I guess this is infuriating even for a noble person like yourself. Noble? That's not the best word. That's not the word that best describes me. Oh, I thought you were such a noble person because I saw you looking as dumb as usual, even when people called you a betrayer. Crossed her arms and wiggled her index finger. For those in here, getting rescued is the top priority. We shouldn't fall for his games. Right, but if that response continues, people out there could get affected. They won't recognize the seriousness of the situation and will try to find amusement from it. And that would cause someone to act up like a bull in a china shop. Are you talking about Haesung? Yeah, you saw his vain efforts, right? And we'll also have jerks like S. crawling out from God knows where. Do you think this kind of atmosphere will continue? I can understand there's no command center at the moment, but that's not something you'd expect from the official account. What are they going to do about this disorderly atmosphere, huh? Alright, growing chaos. Oh, do I not have the key list? Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Yeah, there's one here in laboratory. Rumor has it that this hastily renovated building used to be a pharmaceutical lab in the past, before modeling. Well, why can't I ask everybody about that then? Did I miss it? Yeah, I should be able to ask everybody about it. Oh boy, do I have to go back and redo this. Oh man. Yeah, see, this is why I wish you could pick a chapter list. I don't think any of my other saves has anything either. Yeah, this is from before we started our New Game Plus. Oh, maybe this one. Let's see this one. I have to do a little bit more. Okay, so here? Let's see, what do we call this? This is called Gathering a Survivor. So that happens right after... Oh, right after the first conversation. Okay, I think this is right after we set the ringtone? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, if that's the case, then we'll have to do some of this over again. Okay. Huh. I know, Seal's all... It's like he swallowed... It's like he swallowed something sour. Yeah.
그러면
Oh no, I don't want this one. Oh damn it, I got it. That was the wrong one. Let's try that again. I guess I should be happy that I saved even this part. Man, I wish the skip worked differently. I really do. Okay, then it's sponsorship. And I want to say isolate the contestants. And this is... sorry, I don't have to worry about choices. Same thing here. I'll just take my rapport. Okay, let's make one more save. Just in case. Oh, catnip. Okay, then that one just raises my rapport. Here we want to say I'm going to feel pity, because the seal is a bit pitiful. Okay, so Ina, talk about the smartwatch. Then she can ask for the sponsor if she wants to keep the watch. And traditionally in these kinds of things, if somebody uses a product, then they usually don't get to keep it. Sometimes there's exceptions, but usually you return it. Okay, then we're talking about sponsorship. There's no choices. These stars. Yeah, that's right. We can talk to Ina about everything. Then I don't need to try because she already made the contact with the rescue team. Okay. His sung, we only talk about two things. And we're going to say, same as you, we only have the same contacts. Okay, sponsorships. B stars. We're gonna say it gave the new person too much responsibility, which was part of the problem, why they had the profile mishap. it might be reflected. They may decide to keep the voting the way it is. Okay, so we can get our word. I think at this point in time we can get the word that says that the stage was actually built on top of an old laboratory.
자동 쓰기 내용을 바꿔. 한도윤
Okay, stalker rumor. Unless you really did have a stalker. Don't be clingy. I think I already have all the photos. I think that's everything. Must be the next round of questioning then, where I can get the laboratory keyword. Okay. Alright. Go back here. Phater, he hates Phater. Star producer. talk about me. I'm gonna say... Ah, that's right. That the single was protecting his son. Let's see. Can we call each other at this point? No, not yet. I'm gonna say, do you think I can be a Phater person? No, we don't really succeed in that. Talking about Ina, who he doesn't like. But we like Ina. That's right, he likes all the gossip. We gotta talk to him about every single piece of gossip. Okay. Keyword from Snob. We're gonna say may distort the real person. Although that is her real person, is to not be the not be who she is. That is her personality to adopt or to adapt. Yeah, I get that. Lower my sanity even more, but I also get that keyword. Okay, let's you. Phater. And posting that only is more interesting. Talk about Snyoung-yeon. And then, what was this one? Yes, I remember. I have good memories of my old band. I guess we're gonna say, I'll believe whatever you want me to believe. Okay. It's okay. Some of these endings I have to actually make I have to actually make enemies. So, I have to be careful. We're gonna give him some advice. And then exposure. Just remind them that Phater is a double-edged sword. It can be your friend and your enemy. Just like Twitter in real life. Although it's mostly my enemy. Then we found singing. And yes, we're going to investigate. And we just do every single one, because every single clue is important.
여기까지인 것 같아.
Yeah, I wish we could set skip to not skip things that you haven't seen before. But skips everything. You know? I think I want to say disagree, I think. What did I write down here? I don't think it actually matters. It just depends on who you want to make friends with towards the end of the game. Oh, no. I think I want to agree with her. It's dangerous to stay here, no? It's just that they take refuge on the stage. Oh gosh, I don't... Oh, did I write this down? Please tell me I wrote it down. Yeah, I think I don't want to do it. Yeah. Ah, okay. God, I was worried. I was worried I got that wrong. Oh, okay, that's right. We can actually call people now. And just for the record, we want to call Hasten. One more save. Okay. This was the rumor about Singung being bossy. Which is okay with me. I don't know. I don't want my bossy not to be bossy. Yeah. Or at least know what they're talking about. Which is sort of what people call bossy. I think we wanted that one. Okay, yeah. Hastings' a little troublemaker. Pretty much stays a troublemaker all the way to the end, too. Okay, so yeah. So after you got a true ending, so this is new. This doesn't appear until after you get a true ending. And I guess the keyword also appears in all your old saves, too. So, or you can at least trigger it. So if you had an old save that was to this point, beat the game, got the true ending. If you reload this save, you can still get the laboratory keyword. So, rumor has it that this hastily renovated building used to be a pharmaceutical lab in the past before remodeling. Okay, and that's only important if you want to do the B side endings. Which we do. In this case, we actually do want to see the B side endings. But that also means there are, I think there's a true ending for every character, or maybe not. Maybe ending's not the right word, but you get a lot more, like a ton of more information about each character, and not just Guaihook. You can learn more about Seal and Haesung. But let's get the beginning part of this done. And then we need to talk about debris, because we need keywords here. And we're going to say the concrete sucker head. That's pretty obvious. And depending on which true end you have, it may or may not have been an accident that that thing fell on her. Although I really like the true end we got. I thought it was really good. We want to say it could delay the rescue. Everybody crowds around the accident site. We want this. Okay, and if we want the B-side endings, then we have to ask everybody this question. The current situation has led to all kinds of rumors. What does the fact that this place used to be a pharmaceutical lab have to do with this incident?
아무래도
I guess they're expecting a subplot. They want to know why this happened. Like various incidents happened in this place before, or it was a creepy place to begin with. Something like that.
그치만
Subplot? That only happens out in a novel. Goiho shook his head with a somber look on his face.
도인아,
Dean, the rumors don't bother you? Good question. I want to say yes, it's annoying. To be honest, they do. I don't want to be affected by them, but I can't shake off the bad feeling.
역시
I see, even you felt.
아니,
Nah, I'll get over it. It just bothers me since it's like a ghost story.
아니야.
Dean, don't let them get to you. What happened here has nothing to do with those rumors. Okay. Talk about singing 3. And we're gonna say we can't let our guard down yet. We're not gonna be too optimistic. Cause Seal isn't optimistic. He's a bummer dude.
그래.
I think I mostly like Seal, which is probably why I don't like him. Well, I can't say I don't really like him. I mean, I do understand him. I just probably wouldn't make the same decisions that he did. But I tend to be upfront about everything I do. You'll never have to wonder what my opinion is. Let's see. There was corruption involved regarding the changes to the building. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's say that. Okay, and our favorite, the laboratory rumor. So it came to this after all.
혹시
Is it true that this place was a laboratory before being reconstructed?
그렇죠.
It was a pharmaceutical lab, although it was being reconstructed to the stage facility. The construction was already in progress. They were able to go in immediately. They were going to move to a bigger place after a few episodes.
왜요?
Why? Does it bother you that this place used to be a lab? And we're gonna say yes. It is super annoying. In fact, we're gonna say this for everybody.
아무래도
And I can't help it. I keep having this bad feeling.
뭐가요?
What bad feeling? What's so special about changing the usage of the building? Someone I know always looks for places that were used for suspicious purposes. He said it's cheaper to live there or something.
그랬었지.
But you said the staff experienced weird things after moving to this place. Like the flickering lights or someone else's presence in an empty room. That's just simple. The lights flickered because there was an electricity issue during the reconstruction. As for someone else's presence, people could be imagining things.
그렇다니까요.
I didn't tell you because I knew you'd act this way. Why? Do you think I would get nervous?
네.
Yeah, you're nervous right now. Well, he's got a point. But Zeal also had sweat on his forehead. I better stop talking about it. Right. You're gonna jinx us, Zeal. Oh, we don't talk about this at all? Okay, so here we're going to assume she struggled. And we're going to talk about the lab.
아니야.
It's not even worth putting into my head. I think they're trying to connect all the stories with our current situation.
그러니까
Exactly, that's just nonsense. I can understand they're trying to get a kick out of this, but this is too much. Surely people won't be swayed by this nonsense, right? It's annoying. To be honest, it bothers me. The more I think about it, the more ominous it gets.
그렇구나.
I'm surprised. I didn't know you were that kind of character. Oh, if it had been an ordinary day, I would have just ignored it.
아무래도
But I haven't been myself for the past few hours.
그렇다고 해서
Still, don't let it get to you. Nobody's mentally stable in here. Was that a weird thing for me to say?
아니요.
No, you sounded just like yourself. You always sounded dry when talking about this kind of stuff. Men are always scarier than such a story. Okay, then I need to talk about almost everything. See, her head was up when she got hit. We know that for sure. And then I'm gonna say her pants were torn because obviously she was struggling and he was trying to trick us. Here, the rescue team will take care of all the photo evidence and stuff.
아 참.
It's a horror story now?
혹시
Do you know what this place used to be?
그래?
I think I heard some rumors. It's nothing important, right?
왜?
Why? Does it still bother you? Yes, it does bother me.
아무래도
Kinda does. I keep having this bad feeling.
아이고.
It's just a feeling. Houston tried to sound unaffected, but he had a worried look on his face.
아 참.
Are you gonna delve into all that nonsense?
아니지.
It's just throwing random rumors out there. You shouldn't fall for it. The only thing we should worry about is that things could collapse further.
맞아.
You're right. Why'd you even bring it up if you're gonna agree with me that easily?
그게
Because I'm nervous. You're making me nervous.
있잖아.
I thought you didn't like this kind of talk either. Should I care about it at a time like this? I'm ignoring it on purpose. Okay, Ina, we're going to talk about the body. I don't know, everybody has a different opinion on a different body part. It's kind of funny. And she struggled after falling down. Yeah, we figured that she didn't die immediately after the collapse. Although, to be honest, I wish that she was okay in Kwai Huk's true end, and that Kwai Huk knocked her down. More dramatic that way, but it didn't work out that way. Okay, and she tried to protect her head, that's why her hand was injured. Okay, and that being the case,
으이, 진짜.
they suddenly relocated the stage, and I didn't like the new place. There was something leery about the previous usage of this place.
글쎄.
What's so leery about a pharmaceutical lab?
아니야.
If it was just a regular pharmaceutical lab, I wouldn't be acting like this.
그래도
We don't even know if the rumors are true.
그렇잖아?
But it's true that something happened in here. It was even on the news.
저기
I'm talking about the exaggerated rumor. You know, the rumors about missing people or murder.
아니, 잠깐.
That's very reasonable of you. It doesn't bother you at all? Well, it is annoying.
그게
To be honest, it does bother me.
아무래도
I keep having this bad feeling. Not Ina's the only one that agrees with me. That's why I love you, Ina. Exactly. I try to ignore it, but the back of my head feels itchy.
그래도
But I need to focus on what's at hand. To wait for the rescue team and to get out of here in one piece.
야,
Yeah, I know that too. I'm just saying there are things that are bothering me. Okay, so again, you can only get this after you get a true end, any true end. I don't even know what they call this ending. I guess we'll have to find out when we get to the end of it.
전화 다시 볼게. 잠깐.
Okay, so this doesn't change because we're talking about the Yusung or Sungyung. And here we know the hands and the head are the ones that have some questionable injuries. Regarding the discovery of singing, I think we want to say, I wonder what else we could have done. Yeah, because that gives me positive with the Young. Don't talk like that. You know, he respects it when I confront him. His thing's a very complex person. And then let's search the area. The audience area has been hit with the most damage. The ceiling had completely come down. There was an exit on each side of the audience area, but this one was completely buried. It was obvious that the upstairs was also severely damaged. Okay, I think this is okay. I think it's gonna be a while before that laboratory question starts coming into play. And we are going to go to the stage. It's the safest place. I'm going to say any interesting posts. I think we'll say let them run amok. I think I'll let them run amok is a worse decision overall. And then I say that's bullshit if I remember right. Oh, that's right. We need keywords. See, one of the labor workers testified that they filled and blocked an underground passage with concrete. We want to know what really happened there and why XX Pharmaceuticals hurriedly remodeled and sold the building. Okay, so again, this is part of the new plot line. We'll say maybe they already knew. I don't think it matters. It doesn't change my mood at all. Okay, audience lists. I don't think that even matters. Most people don't even care about that information. Okay, and then here we're going to support Young as much as we can. He's the one who ultimately wins the stars anyway. Across the line. And then the new storyline was his makeshift. I hate that story. Why did they have to install the stage in a place like this? I think what they say about the past event is true, but the lyric part of that follow. Wait, I think what they said about the past event is true, but the lyric part that follows seems groundless.
왜 그래?
Groundless or skyless? I just don't like that story. Period. Ina covered her ears and flapped her hands. Blah blah.
알잖아.
Okay, I don't like to talk about it either. Blah blah.
알잖아.
I told you I'll stop. Blah 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 blah. Are you gonna stop?
아니.
I already did stop.
야,
Why did you tell me earlier? I did tell you earlier.
그래.
Well, good for you.
그래도
But I guess it's got nothing to do with the collapse though, right?
Hmm?
What are you talking about?
그게
You know, the things they say about the lab or experiment.
그럴지도.
I guess not. That happened a long time ago.
저기
I thought you didn't want to talk about this.
어이, 진짜.
Damn, I couldn't help it. Blah 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 blah. Okay, and then here he was shit talk Ina. Nothing much to reveal. Although there's a ton to reveal about Ina.
얼씨구.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
아무래도
I think people are exaggerating the rumor about this place being a lab in the past.
아니지.
Yes, seeing is certainly annoying, but not as annoying as this rumor. It's so stupidly frustrating. It's a damn urban legend you can tell at summer camps, but not in here.
그게
That's true, but... Wait! Let's stop talking about that.
맞아.
Well, it's not important at the moment.
그래.
Of course, who cares about the stupid rumor when we can't even get out of this place? I didn't even care in the first place, and you should do the same. Yusung surveyed the entire stage area with his quivering eyes.
어?
What's the matter with you?
왜?
Me? I was just looking. This talk stops here, okay? Oh, I think I'm missing a keyword. Maybe it doesn't matter so much. We're gonna say, right, can't do anything about a blackmail letter. What are you really gonna do at all? favoritism. I'm gonna say, why hasten? Well, it's because they were having an affair. Or at one point in time they were. I'll say, right, no idea. Outsourcing? And then see if the agency sued, which they did, I think. And most importantly, that spread fast.
어?
How much do you know about that?
그런 편이죠.
Phater's my only source.
그래?
Did they really just pour concrete to fill up an empty space during the reconstruction?
네.
Yeah, since they were behind schedule. They did that assuming the missing people must have already escaped from the facility. Dean let out a long sigh.
벨트.
No matter how far behind they were. I have to agree with you, it was pathetic. I'm gonna say, right. Did they find the missing people?
그렇다는 건
Did they find the missing people? Did they really escape from the facility?
그렇죠.
Some have been found, I heard. That means not all have been found. Seal slowly nodded. So, everything was coerced.
사실은
They also had an issue before this place came down. There were some cracks. I'm talking about the concrete wall.
그게
It was a sign,
그럴
an early sign of danger.
그런
But they still installed this stage on this.
그치만
The person who pushed it has already passed away.
그건
It's... Yes, it was singing. Damage. Cracks were found in the concrete walls that was blocking the underground passage during the stage construction. And we're gonna say we have to put up with it. And a makeshift.
설마
I thought it was just a groundless rumor, but now it's gotten more specific. I suppose the rumor about the lab or experiment could be true, but dead people pouring concrete over the facility? Could they really be true?
알잖아.
It's from Phater, so we won't know for certain. I understand it was urgent and the capacity was important, but they should have at least checked the place before relocating the stage.
어쩌면
Or maybe they picked the right place.
Huh?
What do you mean?
그치만
I sometimes feel like they were doing experiments on me.
Hmm?
I think you're going too far with that. They tried different gimmicks and adjusted them depending on the audience's response. At times I felt like I wasn't myself, but I had to accept it anyway.
그거 있잖아.
But we were already aware of that.
그랬지.
Yes, they told me. I even signed the contract. What I didn't know was to what extent. An experiment that I didn't agree on. Maybe it wasn't much different. Am I being too dramatic?
그래도
You can think what you want, but let's not get too deep. Yeah, it was just a thought. Nothing significant. Okay, and then we're gonna say, why didn't the show cover her past? Oh, yeah. That's right, they never mentioned her being a barista, but it wasn't really important at the time. And then this is about the It's his decision whether to answer or not. Yeah, about his scholarship. Quaihook's scholarship. Okay, and then the new storyline.
그건
I understand there are
그렇지만
many things said about it, but I didn't think this topic would continue up to this point.
알잖아요.
It's a provocative topic. That there was an ominous story behind the collapsed building.
대체
It's not like we're in an old horror movie. If they thought it was just a made-up story, it would have disappeared by now.
문제는 그거야.
It's got some truth to it. That's what makes the story last. A complete fiction could be regarded as absurd, and it's no fun if it only contains the truth.
네.
That sounds familiar. Young smiled bitterly. That's how they draw out the characters in us. Okay, so this is just prep for the Abyss storylines. So tomorrow we'll start on the Abyss ones, and I guess they're really interesting. So as soon as we start this, the B route opens up to us. And again, this only opens up once we talk about the laboratory, the rumored laboratory that the stage was built upon. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Like I said, I've never seen it. Hopefully I get all the decisions right, although we know what happened last time I played this game. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Once again, this is audap. I'm watching Buried Stars on a Nintendo Switch. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.